should you buy a truck that's already lifted, or should you build your truck? Like buy either a new truck or a used truck that's stock, and then you buy the lift kit, the wheels and tires and everything. Comment down below real quick if you done that, either or, whichever one you did. Just go ahead and leave that comment real quick. The second question would be, if you could do it all over again, what would you do? Like, what would you change? Would you go ahead and buy a truck that's already lifted, or would you build your truck? We're gonna go ahead and cue this B-roll real quick, then we'll get in the top of the video. What is good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, y'all see the title of the video. Obviously, should you buy or should you build a lifted truck? For those of you that don't know, what I have behind me is my 2017 Ford F150. It is a Lariat. I bought this truck stock. Everything you see that I've pretty much done, the headlights, even if you go back and watch a few videos, like everything is pretty much I've done. So it is a 2017 F150. Like I said, it's a Lariat package. It's a sports appearance package, and like I said earlier, I did buy this truck stock. Yeah, what it have on it currently right now at the moment, it have an 8-inch FTS lift kit on 24x14 TIS wheels, 36 1450 versatile MXT mud tires. I got my suspension powder coated as well. So yeah, so that's the main thing right now. So my personal opinion on whether you should buy or build a lifted truck is gonna be, I think you should build, and I'm gonna list the pros first, then I'll get into the cons. So the main reason why I say I think you should build is because, man, you get to see the transformation of how that truck looked before it was, put together, before the lift kit and everything was installed. See how it's changed from when it was stock to now is crazy. There's another pro. So the other pro is you get to customize the lift you get to customize it how you want it and choose your installer. You got plenty of options. You get to do your research on what you're not limited to a certain amount of lift kits or whatever. So now let's get into the cons of building a truck instead of buying a used lifted truck. So you just got your new truck or new to you truck that's used and the stock and everything. Now you got to make these car payments. You might have put a big amount down as a down payment, or you didn't, but at the end of the day you still got this car note. So the payment is going to be a good amount. So now you got to either save up or go ahead and buy you a lift kit, which a lift kit can run you from anywhere, depending on the lift kit you get. You're gonna be spending anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000–$4,000, maybe even $5,000. Let's just say $1,000 to $6,000. And this is not including your wheel and tire setup. So you still have to buy wheels and tires and everything. And the wheel and tire package alone probably gonna cost you anywhere from $2,500 and up, basically $2,500 to $6,000. For the average, let's say average 6-inch lift kit, BDS and rough country kit, you're gonna be looking to spend anywhere from, with the wheels and tires, you're gonna be looking to spend anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. So that cost can add up. So that's one of the biggest cons of building a lifted truck. And I mean, honestly, that's the only con. To add on to that, you have to pay the installer for installing the lift kit. So yeah, now let's move forward to buying a lifted truck. So I mean, when I say buying a truck lifted, that's already lifted, it can be either a brand new truck and you having the dealer do everything as far as doing the lift kit as you make the purchase, as you order your truck and everything, or it could be a used lifted truck that was traded in, or you buying from a friend that was already lifted. It's pretty much a ready to go truck. You don't have to do anything. So and which is one of the pros to it. So it's new or used already, you know what I'm saying, it's already lifted, got the wheel and tire package set up. Like I say, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to do no extra cost to that truck. If it's a new truck, more than likely it already has a warranty with it. You know, the warranty gonna cover everything as well. So that is like a major pro, you know, of, you know, buying a new lifted truck that's already lifted, that's brand new. It's ready to go. Like, you don't have to purchase the lift kit, you don't have to purchase the wheels and tires, etc., etc. Like, that goes for buying a used lifted truck as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do all that. So now this leads into my cons. So the con of buying a brand new lifted truck is more than likely that dealer is gonna mark up the price on that lifted truck. Like, you're gonna be paying way more than what that truck is worth, because they're gonna feel like, you know, the truck is lifted, so it's added some kind of value to the truck, and so they're gonna increase the price on it. And you may be paying more than what you would have paid, like if you would just bought you a stock truck and decided to do the lift yourself and everything. That's a big con right there for me anyway. And then another con is of buying a brand new lifted truck from the dealer is most dealers, they only deal with certain type of lift kits, you know. So like, for example, when I was I wasn't gonna buy from there. They just had this truck that was already lifted there, and the truck, it was I believe it was a, let me see, it was a XL, or it might have been an XLT, but I think it was a XL, and it was a Rocky Ridge lift, and they said that's all they did with it. They won't do any other lift kits on the on any F-150 that they have on their lot. And you know how much they wanted for that? They wanted $50,000 for that truck. And it was a XL. I'm like, bro, they are tripping. And it was like on, I believe 20, it was a 6-inch Rocky Ridge lift kit on maybe 20 by 12, maybe 20 by 12. I don't know, I can't remember. But it really wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew I wasn't gonna drive. No, I knew I wasn't gonna buy it. I just wanted to go out there and go test drive it. And but like, that's ridiculous. So that's like a big con, like why you should not buy a brand new lifted truck from the dealer. Especially from the dealer, you shouldn't buy a lifted truck from the dealer, because they're gonna mark up the price, and you know, you can save yourself a little bit of money by, you know what I'm saying, at least going ahead and buying the truck stock and doing like buying the lift kit and everything yourself. This right here is a pro of buying a used lifted truck. The cost of everything, like the lift and the wheels and everything, is already factored into the total cost of the truck. The biggest con that goes with buying a used lifted truck is it's almost like buying a used truck. Like, I bought my truck used. It's pretty much like you taking a risk. Anything used that you buy, you taking a risk. But luckily my truck was a one owner, had no issues, no accidents or anything. I checked the Carfax and all that. And like I said, one of the used lifted truck that I was gonna buy, it turned out that truck had an accident. It came from up north, like I believe somewhere in Michigan, which I'm from the south, which you don't want that coming from the south, you know what I'm saying? Like, because then you have to deal with all the salt and everything. My truck came from South Carolina, which is where I'm from right now, and that's one of the things that you have to deal with a used truck. Like, you don't know what they put that truck through. You don't, like, or that lift kit, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people who have a lifted truck, they might take their truck off road and they might beat the shit out of that truck. So, and you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what the hell they might have put the truck through. My truck was completely stock. It didn't have a leveling kit, no lift kit or nothing. So yeah, that's one of the cons that you have to deal with buying a used lifted truck. Me personally, like, knowing what I know, I wouldn't buy a used lifted truck, even though I almost came close. But I told myself, nah, I wasn't gonna do that. I wanted to build my truck myself. Another con is buying a used lifted truck. You didn't really get the chance to customize. I mean, I know you can go back in and do everything yourself later, but I mean, you didn't really get a chance to customize it, like, you know what I'm saying, like pick out your lift kit. Even though you can go back later and pick out your wheels and stuff, you might have wanted to do something to your lift kit like I did to mine, like powder coat it. So you're gonna end up paying an installer anyway to take the lift kit off. Then you have to pay somebody to powder coat the lift kit, and then you have to pay the installer to, you know what I'm saying, to install the lift kit back in. So That's one of the biggest things of buying a used lifted truck. But I mean, not everybody want to powder coat their suspension neither. So I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with buying a used lifted truck neither. You just need to do your research and see if you could, you know, find out. Especially if you're not buying it from a friend, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to do your research on the truck if possible. Get as much information as you can. But that's all I pretty much have for y'all today. I just wanted to have a quick little discussion with everybody. This is Vlogmas. I don't know what day. I missed a couple days early on in the Vlogmas, but I've been pretty consistent here since then. But yeah, man. So if you're new here, man, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. What you out to, bro?
It's been hard, boy.
Appreciate it, bro.
Alright.
Hey, that's my dog. But anyway, man, I'll catch y'all on the next video.